Happy New Year! Towards the end of 2020, we both got hideously bored of cooking food.
Yup.
And when you have a 1-year-old, you have to sustain them. So we had to think of things to feed him and us, obviously, but we can happily live with burger and chips because we are those kind of peeps. To try and get our motivation back, we looked into all the sorts of food subscription boxes out there, and we bought, how many, 4 of them?
Yes.
Not at the same time, but we basically, we went through Mindful Chef, Gusto, Simply Cook, and Allplants.
Yeah, but we haven't said one of the main ones, which is HelloFresh.
Yes.
And that is because they did absolutely no vegan options.
Yeah, I looked to sign up with them and it said they cannot guarantee a vegan box or plant-based box. They can guarantee a vegetarian one, which is a fat lot of use if you are vegan, like we are. So obviously, I did email them and ask, and they said, oh, we can't guarantee it. You can always opt in and then see. And I was like, well, you have to pay before you order the box. So I'm like, well, I'm not going to be doing that.
It's like a silly gamble to play.
I'm not buying their products.
Yes.
Obviously, it's a new year, and a lot of people's goals for the new year is always to eat healthier. Yeah, eat healthier. And so we thought we would do our review on these 4 boxes just in case you fancy it. We'll leave all the links below. Obviously, because we bought these boxes at the end of last year, I'm not sure about prices now. We did use all the discount codes we could find because we weren't going to be buying them at full price because some of them are pricey. I don't know what all the deals are obviously at the minute, but like I said, we'll leave all our links below. They're all going to be referral codes, so if you click on our links, you get a discount, and then we also just get a discount, just to make that clear in case you
sharing is caring.
Exactly, we all win. So yeah, so for each box we're going to do a quick little graph. Is that what it's called? Like a little on-screen
infographic.
Just to say what our overall review is of each box. We'll give a short summary of what we think as well, because obviously that's so important. The things we're going to be judging are, out of 5, 1 being awful, 5 being amazing. We'll be discussing the taste, the value for money, the plastic usage, the ease of cooking the recipes, the choice of what there is, plant-based and regular, just how much choice there is. The recipes themselves, can we make them again outside of the box? Can we?
Out of the box.
How fresh the ingredients are, how long they last in the fridge or freezer, and obviously the most important one is, would we buy the subscription box again, full price mainly? Just as a disclaimer, we'll be discussing if we'd buy it full price again, if it's worth the money. Actually, one more line I thought would be fun to add in is, would we buy it again if there was an offer on? Because that's where most people buy it from, I guess.
Yeah.
There's an offer on. So yes, let's get into the video. First one is Mindful Chef. Hi, so I'm just coming on to show you my Mindful Chef delivery has arrived. And I thought I'd show you how it arrives and what to expect, I guess. So first of all, you get a box of stuff which looks like this, and basically you get this book. This is the recipe book, and in here is all the recipes they offer, and they've all got a number. Number 13 here, recipe 13, as you can see in the top corner, is peanut satay tofu and black rice. And basically all your food comes in bags, and each meal has a sticker on it. Ooh, I just ripped that one. This is number 4. Number 4, as you can just about see, number 4. And so everything in this bag is, on the book, number 4 is speedy Thai jackfruit and edamame rice, and that's in there. So simple. So you basically choose your 5 recipes you want for the week, and in here are 5 paper bags, and then anything that needs to be cooled comes in this insulator bag. Obviously if you were to choose a meat box, I would assume the meats will come in this as well. What I do like about the Mindful Chef boxes is that after you've had 4 deliveries, I believe, you get one of these Collect Plus box, Collect Plus postage labels. So you can basically, you keep 1 cardboard box, you keep all of these that you receive in your orders along with the ice packs, and you basically just post these back to the company, obviously, to be reused, which I think is a very good idea, because realistically, I don't really like waste. And something that does come a lot with these pre-set meals is a lot of plastic, and it's something that I'm not keen on, and it's something that does need to be sorted out for most companies. But so I do like the fact that they have tried to reduce some of their plastic wastage by giving you the option of sending back them. You do have to send back 4 of them though before they'll accept it. You don't get this until the 4th box has arrived. And if you haven't got anywhere to store the box with these, waiting for 4 weeks to collect them all, it is a bit annoying, but that's just something they offer, which I do really like. So yeah, that's how Mindful Chef works. And I do like that they have a book with everything in it, so you don't have to worry about not getting the right cards. And it's quite a nice book. So the other recipes, obviously as we're vegan, we can't have majority of the things in here because it's like chicken and what have you. But we can always veganise things. So for example, the Mediterranean beef, courgette and tomato ratatouille, don't have to have beef. We could always have a substitute. We don't have to have the beef at all. So yeah, it's something that I do quite like. Something I thought which would be really important to do with these subscription boxes for food would be to show how much plastic wastage, is that a word? Is wastage a word? Plastic waste. How much plastic waste is produced. And so I'm going to show you the amount of plastic that came out of 1 week's worth of Mindful Chef, 1 week's worth of food. I think it's 4 meals, I've forgotten, 5 meals.
5 meals for 2 people.
Yeah, so it's 5 meals for 2 people. I've forgotten already. So I just want to say this is a lot of plastic. There we are. That's all the plastic from 1 Mindful Chef box. Ignore the co-op box, that was my tripod. So Mindful Chef, what was our overall review of Mindful Chef before we get into the infographic?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in a science lesson.
Yeah. I think it was good. I enjoyed some of the meals.
Yes. Some of them are a bit random. Have to add that. That's what a key thing is, that some of the meals are random, where they're trying to add more healthy things into the meal that sometimes don't quite go together. I mean, maybe they do for other people, but for us personally, we're a bit like, why on earth is there like an apple in this salad?
Why would you place a tortilla wrap with a lettuce leaf? That
sort of thing. But overall, it's nice. It's good food. It's just some of the things, some of the choices in the recipes are a bit peculiar for our taste. So onto the infographic.
Taste is 3 out of 5. Value for money is 2 out of 5. Plastic usage is 2 out of 5. Choice of vegan meals, 2 out of 5. Ease of cooking, 4 out of 5. Could you make the recipes without the subscription box? 5 out of 5. Would we make it again? 5 out of 5. Freshness is 3 out of 5. And will we buy it again at full price? No. But will we buy it again when there is an offer? Yes.
So the next box, Gusto. So this is our first time ever trying Gusto, and this is the box, and comes, so obviously as you can see, plastic already, but so we have 5 recipe cards here, so it's a bit different to the Mindful Chef. And then you have all the food stuffs. So I've just pulled these out. It has little paper bags which says bits and bobs for recipe 231. And these cards have numbers on. Inside this paper bag we have, as an example, things like rice. That's good, that comes in a paper bag. That is very good to see. It's obviously a bit different to Mindful Chef. In this way, each bag correlates to 1 recipe, instead of the Mindful Chef where all the ingredients are in 1 bag per recipe, which is probably a bit easier than this way. And they also have a cool box. Like this, we call it the Eco Chill box. So 1 week's worth of Gusto deliveries. This is how much plastic we have. So it's not as much as Mindful Chef, but there's still quite a lot. So Gusto, what do we think of Gusto as a general thing? We did quite a lot of Gusto orders because they had lots of deals on. The deals kept on coming, so you must have had it for nearly like 2 months because they just were.
And we kind of forgot. Good. We were like, oh, another Gusto box.
Yeah, and so we really enjoyed the Gusto boxes. The food was quite tasty. A small thing I will say actually for Gusto is some of the meals were a bit smaller than we had anticipated. So some of them did feel like sides more than they did mains.
And they weren't consistent. So some of them you'd have leftovers, and then some of them
you wouldn't. Because sometimes we'd be like, oh, we maybe need to like cook something on the side of that, and we would do, and then we'd be like, oh my god, there's so much food here, we have to do it. So obviously we'd save it for leftovers, but we didn't anticipate it. Sometimes there was hardly anything at all. So yes, let's do the infographic. Gusto taste, 4 out of 5. Value for money, 4 out of 5. Plastic usage, 3 out of 5. Choice of recipes for vegan options, 3 out of 5. Ease of cooking, 3 out of 5. Would you make it again if you didn't have the subscription box? 4 out of 5. Freshness of ingredients, 3 out of 5. Would you buy the box again at full price? Yes! So obviously, would you buy it again if there's an offer on?
Absolutely!
Yes. So the next food subscription box we have gone for is Simply Cook. This one is completely different to all the other food subscription boxes that we've tried. The fact being that that is it. You choose, I think I chose 4 recipes. Instead of sending you the actual food, they send you, I believe, spices. So inside the box are my 4 meals. And so how does it work? So basically these are the recipe cards. So I think the premise is that you have the recipe cards, and it has a little shopping list here which you can is perforated, so you can rip it off like I did earlier. And so it says, so for example, the lentil ragu, you need to buy an onion, a carrot, mushrooms, 2 tomatoes, pasta, tomato puree, a pouch of poi lentils, P-U-Y, poi lentils, and then basil and parmesan if you wanted it. So obviously what is good about it is if you do have this already in your cupboard, you don't have to buy it again, which is something that does bother me a little bit with the other boxes, because obviously I may have the spices already in my cupboard, and they give me a little pouch of it, which is just unnecessary plastic, and it's unnecessary anyway because I don't need, if I've got it in the cupboard, I don't need it again. So anyway, how does it work? So they're the 4 things. So let's see, that was a lentil ragu. That's what it should look like. So in the little box we have 3 pouches. So one is a red wine reduction, ragu stock, and ragu herbs. I'm not sure how well this would work outside of Simply Cook, because obviously with Gusto, for example, it has a recipe card, and then you can just buy everything it says on the recipe card forever. So you haven't really got to do Gusto every week unless you wanted to. Whereas this, I wouldn't know where I'd get ragu stock from or red wine reduction. Oh, something actually, a benefit I just thought of with Simply Cook is that if you don't fancy any of these meals, you don't have to make them immediately. I don't think these really have sell-by dates on them. What does it say? It doesn't have like best before August 2021. One thing I do really like about this is that obviously when you get the fresh food sent to you by Gusto, Mindful Chef, and the other subscription boxes, you have to eat it within a week, obviously, because obviously it's fresh food, it's going to go off. So this is good because it means that if you don't fancy Italian lentil ragu for a week or so, you don't have to have it until you want it. So yeah, I could keep these, technically keep these if I wanted to, until August next year. I'm not going to, but if I fancied it, I could. So that is, I guess, a benefit. And also it is posted through your door. It's very beneficial being letterbox shaped, so you don't have to be in. A couple of mistakes with throwing away the packaging for Simply Cook, because it took us a bit longer to eat them, because obviously it's not fresh ingredients, you haven't got to eat it within a space of time. I did accidentally, the first meal we had, throw away the plastic pots. It was a little while ago, but basically you get the gist anyway. It is 12 of these plastic pots with lids, so it's not that much plastic waste in one Simply Cook box, which is good. Also, final thing I'm going to say is that I think minus the pasta, I think pretty much all of them are rice, which was a bit tedious, after about 2 meals consecutively of rice. You don't want rice again. Simply Cook!
Simply Cook!
So,
I think Simply Cook is a very good idea.
yes.
Especially for people who are working, who like to actually make their meals, but are very stumped for recipes.
Simply Cook is good if you like to go shopping and you like to go and buy things from the grocery shop, as opposed to, you know, other boxes where everything's just delivered to your door.
Yeah.
Simply Cook gets posted through your letterbox, so you haven't got to be in, and then obviously, yeah, you can just make the recipes whenever you please.
Okay, so onto the infographic. So taste, 2 out of 5. Value for money, 5 out of 5. Plastic usage, 4 out of 5. So choice of vegan options is 3 out of 5. Ease of cooking is 4 out of 5. Could you make them again without the subscription box? 1 out of 5. Freshness is 5 out of 5. And would you buy them again full price? No.
It's expensive, full price, £10.
Shoosh. Would you buy them again if there's an offer?
No.
No.
The flavour for some of the Simply Cook options we found a little bit weird.
Yes.
Allplants, particularly Allplants, is a meal, a frozen meal. You get 6 in one box, and one of these serves 2 people. And I can tell you now, plastic consumption, there is no plastic in this box. Every single package here, you get 6 meals in one. I think I said it already. You get 6 meals in one box, and this is obviously cardboard, so it can be recycled. This is cardboard, so it can be recycled, and I believe this film on the top here is compostable. And when you're finished with this box, which is sealed with paper tape, when you're finished with the box, get given a Collect Plus barcode. You put that on the front of it. Ooh. And you just post the whole box back to Allplants, who then recycle it, reuse it, what have you. So there's no plastic waste with this, which is absolutely incredible. Allplants! We have had Allplants a fair few times. We had it when Ellis was born, which was a fantastic idea, if I say so myself.
So good.
If you have a newborn baby, any subscription box is a good idea because it saves you the hassle of having to think of food. But Allplants is so good because it's literally pre-done frozen meals. You just shove in the microwave or the oven and you do not have to worry about it. Genius, and immediately getting healthy, nutritious meals, and obviously with a newborn, that's a must.
Yes.
So yes. But then sometimes there were some hit and misses with some of them, because one time I accidentally ate a lime. I was like, what does that taste? It was a lime. I ate a quarter of a lime.
And this was in like a pad thai, a frozen pad thai, so the lime was there for you to squeeze at the end.
Yeah, I ate the whole thing. And so the pictures of the food on the website look incredible, but when they're sent to you, they look fine in the packet. Obviously, by the time you cook them and stir them up, they look a bit funny, and then the flavours get mixed together. Some of the salad gets warm. It's just sometimes a bit off.
Yeah.
That is an off thing. So yes, that is a negative with Allplants, is that because they are frozen, some of the flavour is sucked out of it. Infographic time. So taste, 3 out of 5. Value for money, 4 out of 5. Plastic usage, 5 out of 5, because it's all recyclable. Choice of food, 5 out of 5, because everything is vegan. Ease of cooking, 5 out of 5. Make it again is not possible because it's all frozen food. Freshness, 5 out of 5. Would you buy it again at full price?
No.
It's very expensive full price. If it was on offer, would you do it again? Yes, and we have already. So, that's us eating our way through all the subscription boxes.
So you don't have to.
Obviously these are our opinions. You may think differently. That is fine. Let us know in the comments down below if you've tried any of these boxes before and what you thought.
Or if you've got any recommendations for any ones that you've tried.
Yes.
That we haven't.
Yes. And please let me know if HelloFresh make a decent vegan option, because I'd like to try them. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's taken us a very long time to film and edit because we started it in October last year.
2020, yeah.
So yes, thank you for watching, and we will see you in our next video.
Goodbye.
Bye.